Hey boys and girls. My real name is St. Nicholas, but who do y'all know me by? Santa. That's right, Santa Claus. Let me tell you why I'm here today. I'm going to read you one of my favorite books. You know what it is? The Night Before Christmas. And I want to tell you how important reading is. It's important for Santa to read because I have to check my naughty and nice list and all the letters that I get in. If I can't read, why, I wouldn't know what to get you. So reading is very, very important. You can't read recipes while you can't make me chocolate chip cookies and get me milk. Santa needs to fatten up a little bit. So you got to read the recipes and make those good old chocolate chip cookies. I love them. And like when I'm flying in the sled, I have to look at the street signs and know where the different houses are. So is reading important to you? Yeah. All right. I know some of you can read now a little bit, and most of you will be reading for too long. So I might come back in a couple of years and let you all read the story to me. How about that? Yeah. All right. I'm going to start with the book, and I'm going to show you the pictures as I read along, okay? 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. See that? Nobody's stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. St. Nicholas. Look at the stockings. You see the stockings? All right. I'm glad they put the fire out in the fireplace too. The children were nestling snug in their bed while visions of sugar plum danced in their head. Okay, see? Is Santa Claus going to come to your house if you're not asleep? No. That's right. So you got to go to bed early. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter nap. There's Mom and Dad, they're even asleep. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below. With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with a sled full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drooped in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur. Imagine that. From his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. You know when you go down the chimney, all those ashes, and Santa gets dirt all over him, ashes all over him. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and to smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stocking, then turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sled, and his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." All right. You like that story? Okay. So remember how important it is to read and how important it is to pay attention to your teachers. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Santa loves all you guys. And I got to get back to the North Pole to get all them toys ready and get all my elves busy again. They kind of slack a little bit when Santa's gone. All right. Love you guys.